Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin. It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You got to establish yourself as the best player on a championship caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.
At home, at 6'0", number 99, MP.
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Orlando. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Milwaukee, they've taken a bit of a dive. Still in the top 10, but I'll tell you, the power rankings don't miss much. Any let up and you lose ground.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Towns in at the center spot. And for Milwaukee, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. MP is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Turner in at the 5. All right, Stan, what's something you have your eye on at the start of the season?
Well, every year we have a new rule or some kind of change in the officiating that affects how games are played and called. So it's something to watch for.
Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. Turner, a screen on Hart. Here's Kuzma. Money from the wing. Now Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Now here's MP. Pass to Trent. Screen by MP. And he gets it to go. Here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 24 points. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
First free throw is good.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. MP inside, covered by Towns. Trent from long range, and the three-pointer goes. Trent's got 5 now.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Here's Brunson, perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
MP against Brunson. MP, the pass to Turner. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
Whoa, Miles Turner. That was impressive.
The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Back to Brunson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 6 points for Jalen Brunson.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And here's MP. No made baskets yet. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for him.
His first shot attempt. That one off the back iron and out. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. MP finds Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Knicks trail by 4. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Now here's Bridges. And Brunson, here we go. Just 5 on the clock. New York, no good that time either. The Bucks leading by 4. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Shams, thanks very much. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Clarkson's checked in for Anunoby. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
And New York has possession. They trail by 7. Bridges passes to Towns. 6 to shoot, to the paint. The kick out to Brunson. To stop the drought. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson against MP. The 3. Offensive board. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Turner. And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson. Making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Trent comes in for Kuzma. And MP subbed in for Porter Jr. New York also changing it up. Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Hart. And it's Bridges in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Anunoby. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
So on the floor for New York, Mikal Bridges is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first one falls. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you faced that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I faced because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you guys.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Now here's Robinson. Still no points. 6 on the shot clock. And Anunoby for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 11. Anthony against Bridges. Pass to MP. Back to Anthony. Shoots over Bridges. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, what a save by Giannis. He should always be crashing the offensive glass like this.
MP against Clarkson. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Sinks it from distance. Clarkson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, that's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here's Anthony. Trent outside. And he lobs it up. The feed. The jam. Giannis.
Well, Giannis knew that pass was coming his way, so he's able to get elevated right on time.
Knicks trail by 4. Clarkson outside. No good on the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Clarkson. Now here's MP. He had 22 in the win against Cleveland.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Excellent lob, and Portis made sure to power it down.
Puts up a deep 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Here's MP, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Robinson, and it's Bridges in for Clarkson.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Now here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. Brunson against MP. Over MP. And it's Brunson missing. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Turner, a screen on Hart. Kuzma for three. Hits a three-pointer. Kuzma's got 10 points.
Yeah, range check there for Kuzma, and he knocks it down.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Now here's MP. Looking to end this cold spell.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Brunson taking his time here. Pass to Bridges to halt the run. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
MP, the pass to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo against Anunoby. A big-time flush by Giannis.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Brunson with the bucket.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Checking out New York. They knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the New York Knicks.
Well, they're getting up a lot of threes, but the percentages are not the best.
Yeah, that defense can live with them shooting in the low 30s. They got to create better looks. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential. Inside they have Giannis and Turner. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. And it's MP in at the one. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And when Brunson drives it, he draws attention, and that helps open up the perimeter.
On the wing, MP. Pass to Turner. The 3-ball. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Hart against Antetokounmpo. Back to Hart. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Anunoby. From deep three-point land. And again, New York with the triple. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. MP with it, hard covering. The drive by MP, and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns, and he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Brunson against MP. Brunson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. 5 to shoot. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. Brunson with it. 15 points in the game. Now here's Anunoby. Towns outside, looking to end the run. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's MP, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Nails it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 6.
Yeah, Anunoby likes that corner angle. He's very comfortable from there.
The Bucks leading by 10. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's MP. Power move from MP.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Here's Brunson. Now Anunoby. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. 6 to shoot. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. Trent outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." B.A.?
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Turner, a screen on Brunson. The drive by MP. Strong finish on the drive by MP.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Knicks trail by 12. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. That shot off the mark. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Pass to MP. Grabs the rebound again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Turner.
Yeah, one of the more unique players in the league. Miles Turner has led the league in blocks, plus shoots it really well from deep. Two skills every team wants in one package.
Towns passes to Brunson. Bridges outside. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Bucks.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And MP throws it down.
Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Clarkson's checked in for New York. Here's Brunson. 15 points in the game. It's Brunson working inside.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Here's Towns. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
MP buries the triple.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
For New York, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Outside Brunson. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Trent outside. Back to MP. Fires for three. Nails it from three. MP's got 22.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Trailing by 13. Here's Clarkson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
MP, the pass to Portis, and it's in there. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
And here's Brunson. He's got 19. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 21.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Turner. Prince comes in for Kuzma. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. And Anthony subbed in for MP. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for Hart. And Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. Trent, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And MP subbed in for Anthony. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Yabusele. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Outside Brunson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Brunson's got 23.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
On the floor for New York. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knicks trail by 20. Pass to Hart. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game, and they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top, and the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
New York making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Knicks trail by 20. Robinson, a screen on MP to the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account. And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Bridges from deep. Rebounded by Kuzma.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now here's MP. Throws it up high. And Giannis with the dunk.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart to stop the run. Sinks the tray.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Brunson, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
MP against Brunson. MP, the pass to Trent. MP, a screen on Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. And Trent gets the 3. Trent's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, if you're the defense, you've got to chase Trent Jr. off that three-point line. He's a major threat.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Turner. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Kuzma. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Trent. And a switch here also for New York. Anunoby's checked in. Here's Hart. Here's Anunoby. Back to Hart. Outside Brunson. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Brunson's got 30 points.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Portis with a screen on Brunson. And he lobs it up top. And then Portis with the dunk.
Well, that's a great two-player set. Portis setting a screen and moving with purpose. Nice work offensively.
Here's Brunson. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range. As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Hard against MP. Portis the screen. And the basket by MP. MP's got 26 points.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
1:36 left in the final quarter. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
And here's MP. Into the lane. Here's Portis. All alone. And Milwaukee tacks on two more.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. See you next time.